Buddy, good morning. We're going to be packing some stuff up. Welcome in. It is Wednesday, hump day. I put out a thrift haul video. If you're interested in watching that on YouTube, I will also put that over on Facebook here maybe today or later today. But let's get through this. I got lots of taking pictures today, photography, trying to get as much winter things up as I can before New Year's. That's my goal. Have all my boxes out of my storage unit listed, along with all the stuff I'm bringing in. That's important as well. What I might do is go over to the storage unit, pick up those boxes, list that stuff first, then the stuff that I'm bringing in. Let me bring up the chat. Good morning, Carlos. Good morning, Zach. Good morning, Juliet. Always coming in, saying hello. Put you on the screen, say hello to you. Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully everyone's having a good time, good day, good sales, good health, all that stuff. What's up, Amy D? I don't think I got anything for you today, Amy D. My bad. But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing all right. Oh, something sold. Long sleeve blue Oxford shirt, Ralph Lauren. Imagine that. Snow day today. Woke up early to go to work. Done before the kiddos get up. Let's go, Running Yahoo. So are you on that like band that goes through like Wisconsin and Michigan? And I know there's a huge band up there. It is super windy and cold here. We're in Indiana, and rainy. It's going to turn over a little bit to snow. Good morning, Linda. Welcome in. We're going to get packing today. Sold 2 on Poshmark, 1 on Mercari, none on Depop, and a whole bunch on eBay as always. I talked to some people, and they're like, oh my gosh, Poshmark is such a great platform. It is a good platform. I don't know why I'm not selling as much over there. I cross-list and do all the things. I sell 2. But maybe it's because I don't sell women's clothing. But like last night I was watching a YouTube channel. I watch YouTube content. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't watch reselling content that do reselling content. I do. I was watching a girl named Mackenzie something, trying to figure out my women's brands. And it's like everything she sells is on Poshmark, but it's all women's brands. So I guess I don't know. Quick question. What's up, Nick? I have listings scheduled until December 21st. So I have about 50 more items ready to list. Do I list those and get 0 or thrift today? Nick, the whole chat's going to answer this. You got your draft bank up to, you know the question. This is a joke. You get out there and thrift today. Let's go. It's Wednesday. Tuesday, they switched the colors. So today's going to be all those new colors. You already know Chicago, Nick. You're going to be out there thrifting today. Thrifting it is. I already got the Chicago color scheme down. You already know. I do like how you still get points up there. Every time I go up there, I have points because the day you don't get to use them the day you thrift. So I spend like hundreds of dollars on a Tuesday, and then we leave, and I come back in a month, and I have a whole bunch of points. Catching a live for the first time in a while. What's up, South Carolina? I'd rather be in South Carolina than Indiana right now, or even Nashville. What's up, Nashville? Nashville, they get any type of ice, snow, anything, the city shuts down. It's OV. What's up, piece of scrap? Welcome in, piece of scrap. Over there, you're on YouTube now, but I'm over there on Facebook following you. Yeah, Wisconsin, smack between Lake, and Lake Michigan. Yep, I saw, if you guys didn't see, like there's a huge, thick, blizzardy snow band up there. Bought too much from Whatnot. It's addicting. Yeah, Whatnot can be addicting. I swear to you, it's like QVC on steroids. I'm telling you, there's going to be like a documentary that comes out about like how many people get in debt by shopping on Whatnot because it's just a swipe. It's like QVC on steroids. I think Mackenzie, McThrift Kinsey, is that who I'm talking about? Is that who it is? I forget. I don't know. But yeah, I try to watch these women resellers, not women, but women's clothing resellers, and it's tough because she sold this airy, boxy top, an airy top for like $20. I'm like, number one, I want to do women's clothing on Whatnot. I don't feel like anyone's going to buy airy from me on Whatnot. So it's either I shouldn't get off the pot and list women's clothing on Poshmark or quit complaining. That's what I need to do. I'm so disappointed. No box on hump day. I know. No box on hump day. We can always get a box out later, though, Amy D. I mean, we have boxes for hump day. How do you feel about Phillip Rivers coming back to the Colts? What's up, Nate? Hey, we need all the help we can get, Nate. We don't even have a QB right now. Our backup QB, I think, is our tight end, our 4-string QB, which is what we're on right now. So, yeah, it is what it is. I was rooting for your Bears against the Packers, Nate. I was rooting for your Bears. All right, let's get packing. I got lots of photo taking today. We'll go ahead and get some of the Mercari and Poshmark out of the way. I've had these jeans for probably 2 years. Don't know why they didn't sell, but I've had them for 2 years. They are buckle black. And usually buckle black sells better than BKE. So the BKE is buckle, but buckle black is like, I think they're, I don't know. I don't shop there. But buckle black, you know, BKE style jeans. They sold for 32. Oh, yeah, these were a Nifty sale. 3060. 3060 over on Mercari. Now, these are going out UPS. So, they sold on Mercari, but I'm going to put in an eBay envelope. It's kind of raining here now. When the temp drops later, yeah, no 13 today. Yeah, it's going to be icy probably later, Debbie. I know here in Indiana, it's going to be wind. It's one of those days where, like, the front moves through. It's super windy and rainy, and that's going to turn cold. And I know you up in Wisconsin, Chicago, all everywhere up there, and in the Midwest where I live, Indiana, this weekend's we're going to have our first negative temperature weekend of the year. Okay, this is going out UPS because it's Mercari for whatever reason. We'll hit up our Poshmark real quick. Polo Ralph Lauren. This is just a crew neck. Polo Ralph Lauren crew neck cotton shirt. It sold for $20. But as you guys know right now, quarter zips are in style. And my nephew wants Polo Ralph Lauren quarter zip. So if you watch that video of me doing the thrift haul, you would have seen me show some Polo Ralph Lauren quarter zips. Those are going to my nephew. About to go for a run. Wish you luck. Good luck, OG. I'm going to go to the gym today, too, and run. I'm probably not like you, though. Like, what I've been doing is running a mile, and then I walk on an incline. This is my latest, right? I've been running a mile, and then I walk on an incline. That's what I've been doing. Crap. Oh, no, okay, this one goes to this. Yeah. Good luck to you. How many miles are you going to run? Or is it more of is it a distance thing, a time thing? What is it? I got a haircut I saw, Nate. Haircut's wild, dude. It's wild. Good morning, Dora. Linda, list at 0, then go thrift. List to 0, then go thrift. Gosh, why are you being so responsible? No. Let's see. Linda, I haven't been out full day thrifting in about 3 weeks. Nick, I would be like doing this right now. Full day thrifting, though. I bet you've been thrifting a little bit. Get out there and thrift, Nick. It's going to be freezing this weekend. I know you probably don't thrift on the weekend. These are outer known, and these are known to have been returned to me and sold again. Took $23 on Poshmark. Happy to sell these on Poshmark. I just don't get returns on Poshmark, which is kind of great. Melissa, good morning. Thanks for popping in. We have high winds of 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gust, but no snow. It's kind of like here. Yeah, I'll take the winds. I'll take the winds because I have to take this stuff to the post office. And, of course, Nick, I'm going to have to go to some Goodwills, even though I need to take photos today. The Denver, Colorado area is going to be in the 50s and 60s with no precipitation next week. Colorado, what's going on? We want to go up in the mountains. We want to hit Vail. But that's like probably the Denver area, right? Yeah, Denver, Colorado. Yeah. Probably a little bit chillier in the mountains, but still. All right, over to eBay, everybody. Let's see what's sold over there. 5 or 6 miles. Ooh, core workout after on a beautiful 28-degree morning here in Baltimore. Hey, why don't you go inside and do that? Why you got to do it over there outdoors? I know you're going to have some Hokas on, though. I know you will. Tell me I'm wrong. Right or wrong. 18-mile run this weekend in Tampa. What are the odds K-Way would join? K-Way couldn't run 18 feet. K-Way couldn't run 18 feet. Let's be honest. We all know that. And he would say, yeah, I could, because he's so confident. Yeah, I could. I could run 18 miles if I wanted to. No, you couldn't. We know you couldn't. Brave Star is the name of these jeans. They are selvage denim. I know they don't have the red stripe, but sometimes you won't see a red stripe. Sometimes you'll see a blue or green. These have like a bluish green. These sold for a best offer of $60. We went to get a couple. We went to get in a couple hours today, getting my shipping done, then drinking at the American Legion with friends. Thankful for my summer overbuying. There you go. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's go. I'm gonna put these in a. Let's see if they'll fit one of these Ground Advantage. Let's see. Buckle Black is a step below BKE. Buckle Black doesn't sell as fast or as well. That must be why. That must be why I priced it at BKE prices. That one was 30. I sold it for $30.60, which means I had it listed for $32.99. Nifty sent on an offer. I went yesterday at 4:30 and still hit pretty well. I had that withdrawal. Yeah, I know. Full day thrifting is tiring. I mean, as long as you get a thrift in here or there. So I support, you know, if you want to do a little bit of listing, whatever. That's usually my day. I always do a little bit every day. From Arizona, 75. Look, she's rubbing it in. Rubbing it in. You know what, though? We all have a choice, right? We could move if we wanted to. Nick's about to move to Georgia. But good for you in Arizona. I like that. You must be, maybe not if Denver, but I was going to say you must be in southern Arizona if it's that warm. Mid to southern. Because up north, Flagstaff, it gets chilly up there. Next item sold. These sold in I don't know, an hour or two. I priced them the same as my other public rec that are just like this, and they just sold so quickly. It might be because of color, but these are public rec, like an olive or a sage green, more of a sage green. Public rec. I'll show you the tag. Yeah, these sold really, really quick. $24.99. Just boom, right after I listed them. Yeah, got those Hokas on. I know. I don't forget. We were at the eBay Open together. We talked about those things. K-Way has a low center of gravity. He may be able to aerodynamic on a run. He might be like Sonic, run, and then go into a spin, roll, and then pop back up, and then spin, roll. I make myself laugh sometimes. Good morning. I'm wondering what is selling in December. Oh, all your winter stuff. This is what's selling in December. It's December, and I'm showing you live sales. These are pants. These are pants. So this is what's selling in December. Our Big Star Jeans, Faith, what's up, Buckies? Our Big Star Jeans a pickup. For me, yes, and men's. Men's Big Star Jeans for $7.99. Remember, I'm paying $7.99. Big Star Jeans and men's are a pickup for me. I just don't want really big fraying on the bottom. If they're really frayed on the bottom, I'm not picking them up. What's up, Brock in the house? Brock and Nathan, former students. What's up, Brock? Welcome in. Actually in the mountains. Oh, in Arizona? Yeah, in Arizona, you're in the mountains. Maybe I'm way off. I'm way off. I figured it'd be chilly there. We went in October and it was cold up in Flagstaff. All right, this was a good surprise sale. Now, this is on my wood floor. I've had this for a while too. No offer, just a sale. So this is a Levi's. I think it's vintage or more vintage. Yeah, I think it's vintage when you have the numbers on there. It sold for, it's got to be vintage, $69.99. $69.99. Oh, this is why it sold. I had the real tag on it. I don't know if that has anything. I don't know. I had the real tag on it, so I'm leaving that on there. And not so I don't send anything to real. Just sometimes I find stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know why. I just do. This is going out padded flat rate, actually. Priority. To be fair, they deserve 75 for those 109-degree summers. I agree. 75 is a beautiful day in Arizona, right? I agree. You do deserve it. You deserve it. I sold 3 blazers yesterday. I felt like Chris at peak. Felt like I should throw on a flannel in his honor. You should. You should put on a Wrangler Pearl Snap in Chris at Peak's honor. Yeah, I tell Peak all the time, I'm like, dude, can I just send you my blazers and suits Can you sell them on commission for me? I could pick up all the Jose Banks, and send them to you. I don't care. I'll take $5. I'll take $15 for each one. Just let me send them to you. BKE is mid-level, most common denim at Buckle, and Buckle Black is a higher tier, better fabrics. Trendier, usually more embellishments. Got you. So we're back and forth. I don't even know what's up with that. What's up, Joseph? Thanks for coming in. My favorite PE fitness right now is Mr. Leatherman. Come on, let's go, Brock. Brock and I had fun in PE. We'd play Calorie Blaster. We would lift our weights, get strong, Brock. I got to go to the gym today, Brock. All right. This is a good J. Crew. I'm surprised it took so long. This is a wool. Whenever you see a J. Crew men's black tag, usually that's always J. Crew stores, not the outlet or the mercantile, whatever the store is. J. Crew store, wool, really heavy, like almost a wool-rich feel shirt, sold for $30.60 Nifty offer. Nifty offer. So Nifty sent out the offer and someone took it. As always, you can find a link to Nifty on surfsupfinds.com. If you want to try it for a discount, you can do that. Cross-lister, automation tool, all the things. I dread looking through blazers at the thrift store. I know there's money in them, but it's a chore. Nick, that actually does not bother me, especially in Chicago. I remember one time in Chicago, I found a really nice suit. Polo Ralph Lauren, they had the blazer, and then I'm like, this is a suit. They have to have the pants. It was tweed. And so I went over to the pants section. They had the pants. But I like looking at fursuits. I just don't like listing suits and blazers. Just don't like listing them. And if you watch that last haul video I just posted this week, I got quite a few. And shoes. That's work. I've done 10 miles per day on the treadmill 6 days straight. Mentally, I feel good. Physically, I feel like I'm 75. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. What do you, Nick, tell me your details on your 10 miles per day. Tell us the details. Are you walking, incline? What are you doing? What in J. Crew is good to pick up? That's a good question. I just posted that. Actually, you're on YouTube. I posted that same picture on YouTube. Anything like heavier weight, winter stuff does well for J. Crew. Higher end fabrics do well for J. Crew. And then I like their suits like Ludlow. The Ludlow line of suits. In that video I just did, I showed a pair of chino pants, like khaki pants, but they were flannel lined. Those are like a special, more unique, heavier type of deal. That's a heavier wool. So just unique, heavier items. This is a Carhartt. Just at $5.99 is what it cost me. Carhartt. Hold on. I want to make sure this is the right one. It is. Okay. Carhartt full zip. Carhartt full zip right here. It's more like feels like a better sweater from Patagonia. Better sweater from Patagonia. $23.40. Another Nifty sale. Nifty for the win. Certain stores have suit jackets on high racks, so my short self is in perfect eye level for the labels. Yeah, so they're up here high, but you can see the labels right here. You're right, Dora. You don't have to go all the way to the top to look at the top tag label. Look at you, poor Dora. Always smiling and positive though. Whenever I come into the whatnots. Same with Jose Banks. I do not buy much Jose Banks at all. Like, boo. I mean, I pass up on more than 99% of Jose Banks. I see it at every single thrift store. The only Jose Banks I'm picking up are like, I don't even know. Old Harris tweed. Maybe a really, really big size that's like a wool silk blend or something like that. I know Pete picks up quite a bit, but I think he picks it up because it's kind of like my Polo Ralph Lauren. He's like, my hand's already on it. I could sell it for $35 or $40. I'm paying $7 for it. I just don't like listing them. He doesn't mind listing them. He gives me a hard time for not listing mine. Phillip Rivers. I know the Colts got Phillip Rivers. Hey, we've had Phillip Rivers. He's a grandpa. Is better than nobody. We have no QB. Our QB got hurt. Our starting QB got hurt. Daniel Jones tore his Achilles out for the season. Our backup QB about a month ago was working out in a stretch band hit him in the eye. So he's on injured reserve from getting hit in the eye from a stretch band. And then our QB that we played, our third string, he's questionable. He got hurt in our last game. So we went and picked up Phillip Rivers. Old man Phillip. I did good with J. Crew smaller sizes, which is strange. No, it's not, it's actually not strange, Christine. A lot of people stray away from small sizes, but in the fashion, like J. Crew, Wallace and Barnes, Taylor Stitch, a lot of those brands are like city brands and a little bit of fashion brands. A lot of smaller build, people who stay in shape wear those brands. So no, like a 38 suit, size 38 Ludlow suit sells very quickly for me. Blazers do well for me. Yep, Blazers and J. Crew, they do well. Good morning, friend. It says handpick. Good morning, Pam. Pam, I'm trying to. Are you the Pam with the polar bear? Are you the Pam with the polar bear? Just trying to make sure. Good morning. I found Canali Cashmere and Silk men's blazer. Have it listed for $89. Someone offered $55. Is that too low? Canali Cashmere and Silk. That's a really good blend. Cashmere and silk. There's no wool in it. Ugh. I would counter offer festive. I'm usually with blazers. I usually take. I'm paying $7.99. That might be a take for me. If I've had that for a year, I'd probably take it. But if you recently listed it, I would probably counter that. Personally. Polo Ralph Lauren. What's selling this time of year? Polo Ralph Lauren polo shirt, long sleeve polo shirt. So I'll pick these up if they're not washed out. You can tell this looks like it's in really good, newer condition. It sold for, I don't know, what did it sell for? $18.99. Going to Francisco. What movie is that from? Francisco. It's a nice name to say, Francisco. I sold 2 silk wool. Nick, tell me what your freaking workout routine is with your 18-mile or with your miles. What are you doing on your treadmill, or what are you doing? I sold 2 silk plaid Lauren Ralph Lauren blazers. I think where people go wrong is focusing on Lauren Ralph Lauren selling versus Lauren Ralph Lauren with 3 unique features, completely different than basic. Yes. So what Nick is talking about, Lauren Ralph Lauren, the green label, you see it at every thrift store pretty much, just like Jose Bank. You're looking for me, I'm looking for 3 different things, okay? Gold button navy blazers. I'll pick those up in Lauren Ralph Lauren. Nick's going to be here with me to say this. Number 2, I'm picking up a wool silk blend Lauren Ralph Lauren blazer. And then number 3, especially a wool silk blend in a big size. If I can find big ones like, Amy D, stop, 54, 56, those sell really well. So those are kind of the 3 that I'm looking for. A wool size 42 Lauren Ralph Lauren suit blazer, I'm not picking it up. Me, personally, I'm not picking it up. Everyone has different methods of selling. So that's just telling you what I do. I actually do well with mall brands, but that's because we have that's all we have here. Getting ready to hit up the dollar tag sale at Salvation Army. Well, April, if you can get stuff really cheap for like $1, that's good. Like I was watching that McKinsey or whatever thrifts or whatever her name is last night on YouTube. Aerie and like all these brands that I see every day. And mall brands. I'm like, I don't, those won't sell on my one. I look for women's clothing that are higher end that will sell on whatnot. Like I bought a Lafayette 148 sweater the other day, and Frank and Eileen, right? Yesterday. And yeah, I could list those, but I don't know. I just don't want to list women's on eBay. 69 watching. Hey, I have 99 because we have the other, but 69 on YouTube. What's up, 69? And we had something that sold for 69, right? That's that denim jacket. Yeah, that's me. Okay, so Pam is awesome. Pam, I'm going to tell a story. So Pam came in here not long ago. This is actually, I think, now people have sent me things just like, hey, I thought of you. This is a surf thing or whatever, like something that's not worth the time, money, whatever. Or I bought stuff off not. But there are 2 things that I've actually bought from followers for the personal. Pam, I don't know if you remember, came in, said she had a Polo Bear cashmere purple label sweater, and it had a hole in it. I said, send me a picture. So she sent me pictures, and we were like, you can go to a tailor a tailor and just get it stitched up and sell on eBay. You'll still make money. And she messaged me and was like, you know what? I'd rather not. If you're interested in it, it's not my size. But my wife right now loves polar bear. I don't wear polar bear. She loves polar bear. And it was a size medium men's, which is what she likes to wear. And Pam sold it to us for Shelby. So Shelby is obsessed with that, and she knows like purple label is really nice and it's cashmere and soft. She's not that type of person. She doesn't really care, but she knows that it's nice. So appreciate that, Pam, for selling me that. The other thing that I bought was a really expensive Omega watch that someone messaged me, because I know my watches really well. If you ever have a really nice expensive watch, I will pay fair value for it, or at least steer you in the direction. But that watch was like something I've been wanting for a long time, that particular one. And it was in good condition, and coming from a follower, it meant more to me. And of course I have it. And I'll never sell that watch. I hope Shelby loves it. She does love it. She's already worn it once. She wore it to our Yuletide. I got a cheap Amazon mini treadmill, so it has no special feature. It's a lot easier to run on a treadmill than on the ground, I found. Yeah, because it kind of, it goes. Running on the ground, I always feel more sore too later. What they say is you should run on a treadmill at a 1% incline and that's going to be like similar to running on concrete or on the streets or the sidewalks. I don't know, but good for you for running. You're actually running that much? Dang, Nick. Nick holds 50 packages while walking incline on the treadmill. I know. Freaking beast, that guy. Any tips on difference between a blazer and sports coat versus a suit jacket? With matching pants. With a suit jacket, I just put suit. Suit, and I put jacket size, and I put pant size in the listing. But blazers are specific. Sport coats, blazers, they're not meant to have matching pants. So if you find a corduroy, I'll show you. I have one right here. So if you find like this out in the wild, this is a corduroy blazer or sport coat. You can put any of those. Sport coat, blazer, if you have enough room. And again, here's another one. Okay, another Ralph Lauren. So Ralph Lauren, it's corduroy. It has the leather buttons. It's got the leather elbow patches. So it's got all these different things going for it. And I think it's a larger size. Let's look and see. Where's your size tag? It's usually right here. Why are you tricking me? Uh-oh. I'm going to have to do a pit to pit. But it's got all the things going for it. Helps to build character, Amy. I know, see? Look, California. Floor from California. Let's go. Good morning. I was running about getting myself one of those mini treadmills. Is it heavy to move around, Nick? Yeah, let us know. Are you talking about, Nick, did you get one of those? We're way off subject. We'll get back to reselling. I got more here, guys, so don't worry. Did you get one of those like TikTok shop treadmill, like where you it's pretty much like a walking, you walk on it. You can run, but you walk on it. They're flat. They're like a walking pad, right? Like $200. Is that what you got, or did you get like a cheap treadmill? Mackenzie, again, I'm just gonna say Mackenzie Thrift, because her name's Mackenzie and it's Thrift. It's very in tune with what style is hot on at the moment in the world of women's clothing. I'll show you guys her channel if you guys are wondering. Let me see, because I follow her now. How do I look at who I follow? Subscriptions. Okay. Okay. So here, okay. So this is her channel right here. If you guys are interested in following someone does women's clothing, this is her channel. And this is how far I got last night. I told you I watched it last night. But yeah, that's how far I got, because she's selling like Aerie and stuff, and it's just tough for me with the women's clothing. But anyways, this is the one, very in tune. You can see she get a good amount of views, in my opinion. And it's all like packed with me, just like this. So good stuff if you want to know more women's clothing. Well, I just found 2 Frank and Eileen of my life, 2 dresses, Aqua. Let's go. Congratulations. All right, you guys are talking to each other good. What you got against the bear? Hey, listen, I'm just not listen, let me tell you, Amy, why I'm not a polar bear person. To me, and I'm not one of those people, I'm not calling people names, I'm not but to me, polo bears, like people who are just like getting into polo and they're like, I know that's been around a while, but it's like posery. Like, look at my polo bear. It's my polo bear. To me, no. Like this is Polo Ralph Lauren. This is Ralph Lauren, right? Like that jacket, the small horse, the Southern style, the gentleman. Polo bear is like, it's going to be out of style. It's going to be out. I know we say polo goes in and out. Polo bear is not going to be in for her. I'm just not a polo bear person. Does that make sense? You guys can say you're an idiot. I don't mind. You can name call me. Good morning from Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky. Question: sales are awful slow from a slow list week, I assume. Any advice to rev up sales? Run a sale right now. I ran a sale not too long, 20% off my entire store. I had a ton of sales on eBay. Run a sale on your store. Get things kicked back up. Make sure you're listing, and then maybe up your promotion fees on eBay. Obviously, I always will recommend getting Nifty to send out offers and doing all the sharing on Poshmark. I'm always going to tell you that. If you don't have that, that's a huge kick. That's a huge kickstart on all the platforms. Got it. Thanks for the income. Okay, you guys are talking. Found a Lauren Ralph Lauren man blazer, Ultra Effects silk wool blend, new with tag, 425 price, size 52. I paid 20. Yeah, or 54R. I paid 20. I would pay 20 for that too, Juliet. I paid 20 for that too. That should probably sell for 50 or 60 bucks. How much can I get for this blazer right here? This is probably like a $45. I think it's really big. If it's really big, if it's like a 50 something, I can tell you. Oh yeah. Watch this. Wrap. Yeah, so this will probably be like a $50 or $60 blazer. It's big. It's a big boy. It's a big boy. It's a Colts lineman right there. Good morning from Missouri. What's up, Missouri? It was like $110. It's surprisingly good for what it cost. You can run on it's just small. I don't think it would work for someone your height. Yeah, we had this tread climber thing. I wish I could take you in there. We had the tread climber where like each one of them are a treadmill. My wife loves it. That's what she used in college, and she got it when we first moved in here. And she, like, it really helped her. Of course, it's collecting dust now, but I don't like it. I like going on a treadmill, but I hate running. I like walking. But this morning I looked in the mirror and I'm like, that gut is there. And I got on the treadmill. I'm like, man, I'm up a couple pounds. Not the direction I'm trying to go. I started selling women's clothing, but recently switched to men's. I enjoy it more. I think a lot of people do. I feel like, maybe not most, but so many people that I watch are men's clothing resellers. Going to lunch for a brisket sandwich. Oh, Faith. Come on now. You're just rubbing it in my face. Just wearing my Pendleton Aztec around like normal jacket lately. 8 degrees. Ain't nothing to Pendleton fit perfect. Yeah, 8 degrees. Pendleton will fit that perfectly. It's your Pendleton jacket. Love it. Love it. That's what Pendleton's made for. CC Filson, Pendleton, that sort of stuff. Hey, Audra. Good morning. What's up, Audra? You like the Polo Ralph Lauren Classic look? Yes, I like the Polo Ralph Lauren Classic. Audra knows. We send a lot. She sends mostly to me, but a lot of clips on Instagram of different styles, Polo Ralph Lauren style. Loved y'all Christmas. Thank you. Our Christmas picture. The dog made it. Shelby and the kids and the dog made it look good. Good morning from Chile, Louisiana. Hey, you and Audra back to back, Louisiana. Heading to Detroit this weekend for a wedding and have to borrow a down jacket for my inventory. Not looking forward to that kind of cold. Listen, Crystal, this weekend in Detroit, as you know, it's going to be the coldest it's been in like a year. I think Detroit Chicago, Indy is going to be negative on Saturday and Sunday. Like the degrees, not feels like, the high, low, negative. That jacket is awesome. Yeah, right? Pull Ralph Lauren, kind of preppier. Yeah. Good morning from Georgia. What's up, Georgia? Do you think it's too late to list Christmas sweaters? I found a bunch of cat ones. Is it too late, Audra? Audra just sold one. She bought one from my whatnot, and she resold it on Poshmark within a week and made money. And that was just like not long. She just sold it. So probably not. I would list them right now. There you go. Nick's saying list them. I just sold a stained Christmas sweater for $60. And it was probably a Target sweater, knowing Nick. He's just freaking killing it out there. Another way to try and boost sales on eBay is to send out private coupons to your followers. I sent those out. I sent one out this morning for 25% off anything in my store. Ooh, I like that, One Happy Dog. I like that. So on eBay, sending out coupons to your followers. That's a good one. I like that one. So people who follow you, and you're getting more sales, but you're giving them a little pat on the back. By the way, this perp is really good. This new purple. It's the new purple one. Really good. My experience with men, men are willing to more pay up for an item. Women want the best deal possible. And I'm fine with all that. Like, I get it. I want the best deal possible. There's so many different brands. Like, God, you go into, what's the store called? Anthropologie. And there's like 20 brands in that store. Like, why can't it just be Anthropologie? Men's clothing are so much easier to list. I know. And returns. What's up, Carolyn? Good morning. Yeah, men's is just easier. And you list the same item over and over. Men wear polo shirts. Like an Under Armour polo. Like, for 20 years now. You can sell similar. Your family photos also, I love that, your barn in the backdrop. Beautiful family. Thanks. It was so cold by that barn. So cold. And I hate pictures. I mean, despise pictures. Shelby knows every year, like, Brad, Sunday we're taking pictures, and I like drop on the ground. No, I hate doing pictures. And we did them. And she's like, well, just get a few. And you know me, like after 5, I'm like, that's a few. We're done. Let's go. Luckily it was cold, so they all agreed. I started doing 10 miles after a day on the scale too. I was putting on way too fast. I like pizza way too much. Nick and I are pizza-holics. Pizza-holics. Listen, I don't drink calories. I don't know if the sugar-free turns into the aspartame turns into, I don't know. But yeah, we eat our pizza worth of calories. Not too late to list, Nick. There you go. Or not too late. List today to Piece of Scrap. Piece of Scrap was asking that. We're going to be -1 here on Saturday in northwest Indiana. Yep, rain today, later freezing temperatures. Yep, Debbie, that's what I thought you were. Northern Indiana. Yeah, it's going to be freezing, so you're going to stay at home later today. We're getting to the end of the chat, which is good. I got some more stuff to pack. I thought my message went through. Quick question. If that's okay, I've been getting numbers of buyers on Poshmark putting one item in a bundle. How do you respond to that? What's your strategy on it? Okay. I've been getting numbers of buyers on Poshmark. Are you new to Poshmark, Susie? So are you saying like on Poshmark, people are giving you their number, like to call or whatever? If that's the case, when I first got on Poshmark, when I first started cross-listing, I got a ton of spam messages like that. A ton of spam stuff. And then after about 2 weeks or a month, it just went away. I just didn't respond. If that's what you're talking about. Audra's on here on Facebook. She could really help you with that one. Women's fashion trends shift faster. Hard to keep up. Yeah, you know it. I agree. It's hard. But those those Nordstrom brands, yeah, as you know, like Audra, you buy them from me. St. John. Like people really aren't buying those off my whatnot, but you can buy them for like $12 and resell them for however much you sell them for. So at least brands like that, I'm fine buying those. Nick and Target sweater, 150. Let's see, running up the treadmill, beast mode. Look, yeah, Nick's selling a $150 Target sweater while listing, while packing, while running on a treadmill 2 miles an hour. Nick, you've made a name for yourself, and everyone knows it. You've proven yourself, and we know it. Like you're not a gloater either, which I love. That's why you need to start a channel. I love watching people who aren't gloaters. So I don't watch a lot of K-Way. I was wondering this also. There you go. List Christmas sweater now. Yep. List Christmas and cross list. It's a vintage sweater, not Target. I will say my girlfriend put me onto Target clearance. There are some opportunities there for reselling. Uh-oh. Of course your girlfriend did. You probably never went to Target until she went to Target. I don't go to Target. Speaking of cold, been wearing the Pendleton jacket I got in your Whatnot show. And not selling it. Carolyn, was that the Pendleton, the navy one with the Pendleton blanket stripes on the inside? Is that the one you're talking about? Because I love that. I actually got that in Chicago, where Nick is from. And I loved it. And I told you, or I might have said in that video, I paid up for that thing. I just couldn't leave it behind. And I knew someone would enjoy it. Like, I think I paid close to $30. I don't even remember how much you bought it off of Whatnot. I might have lost money, but I paid like 20 or 30 bucks for that thing. I just thought it was so cool. I got 2 Woolrich Buffalo plaid vests, new with tags. Let's go. $13 each on clearance, $1.50 blow mold pumpkins at Target. So yeah, Woolrich Buffalo plaid. That's the type I don't thrift, but if you can get it new with tags for 13 like Nick, you can sell it for like 25 or 30 easy, especially if you get multiples of it. Undercut that market, baby. Okay, no. They're putting one item in a bundle, and I don't know how to respond to it. Sorry for the confusion. Okay, Audra, help Susie with that question, because you're a Poshmark fanatic. This is the question, so you can talk to Susie about that. Mauve Anthropology, the Colette jeans and pants are women's bolo. Let's go. Did you guys see that I found a pair of those? If you saw my stories, I found a pair. You're on my Facebook too. But I've been doing a lot of stories instead of videos. I'll just do stories of like, hey, like, look, here's a pair of Orvis pants. They're vintage. They're tweed, made in the USA. Only $4.99. They should sell for around however much I sell them for. Let's see what they did sell for, by the way. They sold for 50 bucks. So that's what I've been doing. And I found a pair of those Colette pants. Those will be going in the next Whatnot. I'm trying to build up. I might do a Whatnot men's and women's mixed before the holiday. Just FYI. Maybe like this weekend or next weekend or something like that. No, it was the plaid down one. Pendleton plaid down. Okay, I do remember that. And it was kind of like had a sheen to it. I got you. Soft line felt. Maybe it was. No, it wasn't down. You got a different one. The other one I was talking about is a different Pendleton. I'm glad I have that. This, by the way, this will go in it too. The payment didn't go through. This Barber down jacket. I should just put it in there and list it, but I'm not. It's women's. Barber down jacket. Women's. I got to put that in the Whatnot show. That's why it's been hanging there. Payment didn't go through. Can't keep Colette jeans on hand. Nick is absolutely right. Dang, I need to do my Whatnot then with those. See, if I were trying to sneak around you guys, I could just put them right here on this and list them today, but I'm not. I don't do that. The only items I do put on that are women's are things that I don't think, like I put a Cabela's down jacket on eBay. I don't feel like that's a good Whatnot piece. All right. Tweed vintage Orvis made in the USA. There's your older Orvis tag. Made in USA tweed with the pleated pant front, which are in right now. Audra knows. Very Ralph Lauren gentleman, old fashioned, which I actually have the Burberry ones I just thrifted. I'm about to list those today. These sold for $50. I paid $5 for them, I believe. Okay, Audrey, you guys, you can send. I'll put this on here so you guys can read it too if you're wondering. You can send them an offer. They're doing it to remind themselves to see it. Okay, some closets automatically discount multiple items bundles. Okay, there we go. Good. Get this jacket out of here. It's ruining my trash. It's ruining my trash thing. Ooh, this is the next one. So someone asked earlier, what's selling this winter? Tweed wool pants. Outer known blanket shirt. Second outer known item I've sold today. Outer known blanket shirt. Really, really thick flannel. Cotton. I really like these. I really like this. This is not my color. I like blues and stuff and red. This was $48. I took a best offer of $48 for that. That's a really good sale right there. Where are my eBay bags? I know I'm not out of them. Was the international order that didn't go through? Seems like that happens. Oh, on Whatnot? I don't know. I saw it was one of the last things I think I sold on this. And I just said the payment didn't go through. And then when I was packing stuff, I got to the end and I saw that. I'm like, because I've done this before. I'm like, oh, dang it. I forgot one person's order. So I'm going to have to figure out whose it is and then go reopen their box and put it in. And then I saw that it actually didn't get paid for. So that's just what I noticed. I moved on. I moved on from it. Older Orvis is amazing. I agree, Tina. I'm 100% with you. Older Orvis is amazing. These are Vineyard Vines pants. I've had these for, I don't know. Maybe it's a different, I don't know. Vineyard Vines 30 by 30 new with tag pants. I took a best offer for $27. I think I've had these for a while. I haven't. They were done on there. So I've had them for a year or less. 30 by 30. New with tag Vineyard Vines for $27. So that's where you're at with that size. Morning, Dora. Just got my jewelry. Love it. Too bad I had to leave the show early. All right, Dora, there you go. Look at us, a community. Yeah, Dora has Whatnot shows. She does clothing, jewelry, all sorts of stuff. I got some Ralph Lauren from her. The problem is one show, K-Way came in too. He needed to get out of there. Okay, I'm glad this sold because I gambled. I have quite a few of them. When I went to Chicago, they had a lot of Ted Baker at one store, and I bought them. Ted Baker, cotton. These are cotton pants, trousers. They sold for $24.99, regular sale. Happy they sold. Surfs is a bad influencer. I'm gonna hit the thirst today. Yeah, good. Nick, what time is it there? It's 7:55. You have time. Do your listing now. Or you're probably doing your listing and walking and packing. I forgot. Yeah, that's right. You go thrifting today. Let's go, Nick. Let's go, Nick. Be careful, though, because I know it's going to get freezing later. All right. Next item is a Polo Country. Polo Country. You don't see Polo Country very often. Polo Country pair of chino pants. Those sold for $27. 2 items for $27. When's your next Whatnot show? I'm not for sure, but I think I'm getting a decent amount of stuff, and I think I'm going to make it a men's women's show. What do you guys think about that? Think I should make it a men's women's show? That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Just so I can have, I want to do a Whatnot show before the end of the year. And if I do a men's show, I think I can do that. All good stuff. Okay. Thank you for your help. Okay, thanking you for your help. Stay warm and stay warm. Now, Susie, I didn't help you, so I'm just gonna send that to Audra. The thank you and the stay warm, Audra, down in Louisiana. Where do you get the bags? I noticed you never do clear bags. Yes. So actually, funny enough, I got that question my last one. So I noticed that I've gained a lot of more followers on. I don't really look at my follower stuff, but it will show me. And I noticed on Facebook and YouTube, I got new followers. So there's newer people in here. I don't have. If you watch a lot of social media resellers, a lot of people put them in. They'll do their items. They'll put them in a clear bag, and then they'll put it in their inventory system. I don't do that. Look at my inventory system like a closet. I have 80 bins, and I put my items in like item bins. So like all cargo shorts right here, all new with tag Levi's right here, right below it, vintage Levi's. So yeah, don't put them in clear bags. These are what I put them in. These are on surfsupfinds.com. You'll see the Amazon link I use, or I have, and everything on there. You can see all the stuff I use. And yes, I do get a little kickback. These sold internationally. Well, on Amazon, you get like 2 cents. But let's actually, I want to go over there and look at something real quick. Real quick. Because I've been waiting to post. I'm not going to post them until they go on sale. So surfsupfinds.com. Your your Nifty thing, your whatnot thing. If you want to try to sell whatnot, you get a discount. But I want to go to this one. Okay, they're not on sale. So these lights, when these go on sale and you're looking for good lights, you got to pick them up. They haven't been on sale in a while. Usually they go to like $179. This was $25 during Black Friday. That was a pickup. Look, there's like nothing. Look at that. There's nothing on sale right now. Nothing is on sale. How about that? Amazon knows. Like, people are going to buy no matter what. Just a bestseller. Yeah, that's where I buy stuff. I was just seeing if this was on sale. It's not. Hasn't been on sale in a long time. There you go. Dora has another jewelry show this weekend. Dora, put your whatnot show in the chat if you want to, so people can come over. What's up, Kingston? I typically sell clothing, but like to stop out of my comfort zone occasionally. Today, I'm shipping a canoe oar, and I've figured out how to create a Frankenbox safely to mail it. Okay, a canoe oar, Frankenbox. Woo! That's a tough one. So that's a Facebook Marketplace one for me. I had a kayak. I might still a kayak paddle. It's all carbon fiber, and that one I Facebook Marketplace. But you already sold it. Good luck to you. Good luck with that. Yeah, that's definitely not my type of thing. Maybe try to think of a place that will sell like tall items like that. Maybe an outdoor place like REI. They might have those boxes. Even maybe like a guitar store. You could put two of those together. Vineyard Vines Performance, $17.99 on this. Vineyard Vines Performance, size medium. I knocked out 11 this morning after packing, so I feel okay. Dang. Nick, for real. Like, you already knocked out 11 listings this morning after packing? Freaking beast. Do a classic old money show. I don't have that much though. Like a classic old money show, all like Polo Ralph Lauren old money stuff. I don't have that much though, Audra. Do a combo show idea. Okay. Maybe I'll do that. I'll plan for one before the holidays. I just want to get rid of like the women's stuff I have, but I don't have enough for a full show. And a full show to me is like 70 items or something like that. So I don't want to do like a 30 item show. I want to make it worthwhile. People get free shipping after like $9. Polo Ralph Lauren, one of these shirts. Guys, I'm paying for a cruise with these shirts pretty much. That's what I'm doing with these shirts. 10 into 30. I love the combo show. Okay. You do you. There you go, Dora. That's what I like. You do you. You do. Dora knows. She watching me long enough. You do you. Okay, I might do both. What's up, you crazy cool kids? What's up, crazy otter? Angry otter. What's up, crazy? All right, let's see. It's going out. This next sale, you guys are going to be like, dude, what? What are you doing? Hager. Or Flex. Van Heusen. Van Heusen, new with tags. Van Heusen, new with tags. Sold these for $19.99, and they sold very, very quickly. So, Van Heusen, new with tags. I'm picking them up for $4.99 and selling them quick for $5 or $20. Undercut the market. New with tags, get rid of them quick. A lot of you guys know. Nick will say it. New with tags sells super quick. For YouTube, I need a mic recording and an iPhone, or would the phone itself sound okay? Okay, Nick. So, for YouTube, what do you plan on doing? So I'll just tell you, because if you are doing YouTube around the house or whatever, I definitely recommend getting a mic. If you're doing YouTube at a thrift store, you can't let them hear the music or you'll get in trouble on YouTube. But a mic, and I actually had the Rode mic, RODE. I had that mic for forever, and I wasn't happy with it. And then I got the gimbal or whatever it is, the Osmo, and they have the DJI mini mic that just goes with it when you Bluetooth. It's great. So I bought the mini mic. Now I use the mini mic with my phone. You just plug it in here and you have the mic. The DJI mini mic is awesome. I like that mic a lot. That's what I'd get. And I just use my phone. I know a lot of bigger creators have really nice cameras. I'm just you know me, I just whatever. This room is not big enough for 80. This room has about 60, and then the wall next in the room next door, I have a wall. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have 20 bins. 20 bins on that wall in there. So yeah, 60, 20. Yeah, 80 bins. I use the Meta glasses for my videos, but the mic be better if you don't speak loudly. And I do have the Meta glasses as well. I actually talked to Beard about that. Dora, I might pop out the lenses and get the clear lenses for this time of year. Do Meta glasses only record 30 seconds at a time? Or I did imagine that. They've added it. If you get the newer ones, they do it a little bit longer, Nick. I think up to 3 minutes. But they're easy if you want to do like quick. You see YouTube people, Nick, who go in and they're at a thrift store and they're like, oh, you know, look at this monster. I just found this. Oh, it's made in the USA. That's awesome. How much are the eBay prices? Because when you have the Meta glasses, you can use your phone in your hands and record that. Oh, it goes for $50 for this? That's nice. I'm going to pick that up. Off. That's 30 seconds. So you get a ton of clips like that. There you guys go. Whatnot DT right there. Dora's Whatnot. She's got great shows. And if you want to watch somebody positive and just laughs and puts on good shows and doesn't care what they get and good show to watch. And has built it like not from social media or anything like that. Carhartt flannel. These are $50 at Lowe's, guys. I stopped. I stopped, and when I was with my kids, we were at Lowe's getting a garbage disposal, and I stopped when I saw that, and I'm like, $50, and I grabbed it. I'm like, that's just like this one. That's why they sell for decent money. And Audra, I think it was Audra who messaged me that some like Carhartt at Dick's is more than Patagonia. Crazy, man. It's crazy. Flippin' Philly said, order a broom handle on Amazon, get a free box. There you go. Order a broom handle on Amazon to get a free box. That's good. That's cheap. That'd be good. Jason, thanks for that tip for the ore. I had the first generation records 3 minutes at a time, but I kind of like it. Breaks the video up. Yeah, for sure. And Nick's very smart with that. I think Nick would be good at like not dragging. Like a lot of videos I do are dragging, like, but they are. They're the thrift haul videos. They're just supposed to be. But I go quick. But yeah, you want to do like quick clips, keep people's attention, all that sort of stuff. Wake up and take something called Tweaker Energy Shots to get me going. Okay, that's what you do in the morning? Tweaker Energy Shots. Now, you do live in Chicago, Nick. Where are you buying those? Because I know you're allowed to get THC up there. Is that what those are? THC shots, huh? Great idea. Thanks for the tip. I think I'll stick to clothing now. Yeah. I mean, I do Facebook Marketplace with all those hard goods. If I can get that ore for $10, it sells for $100 on eBay. I sell for $70 on Facebook Marketplace. That's how I do it. Nick is a listing beast, isn't he? I was thinking about doing a TikTok live on my next estate sale. You could. Now, Dora, this is the thing with TikTok live. Here is my last item. I'll keep doing comments. But this is a Brooks Brothers quarter zip. Again, quarter zips are hot. This is wool, though. Brooks Brothers wool quarter zip sold. I took a best offer at $27 on it. $27. So I talked about the TikTok. I don't do TikTok anymore. Usually I have TikTok right here on my iPad, and I have it right here. The problem with TikTok is ever since they started TikTok Shop, you when you scroll, you don't see people live. You see people live doing TikTok Shop. So, Dora, I would no joke. When I would do these packing lives, I would get like 150 to 200 people in here doing packing. And when I would go live thrifting, it'd be 800 to 1,000 people in there. And now if I go live thrifting, it might be 100. And that was like before I even had a following, because people would scroll and it'd be live. But now TikTok is all about TikTok Shop. So maybe do it if you want. But also the good thing, Dora, it'd be vertical mode for YouTube, which it's up to you if you want to do that. But you can download your lives from TikTok, and then you can post it on YouTube. So if you want to do a live You can do that at the thrift sale, and then you can download it and put it on YouTube. Just know it's not wide view, it's vertical view. St. John, tweed, polo floors, tennis sweaters, kale sweaters. Your shows are just fine. Yeah, if I had more of that stuff, I would do it. I'll have to go to storage unit and look. Maybe I'll do that today. The triangle boxes for handling USPS with the square box for those large box or lots of tape. There you go, Angry Otter. Angry Otter always has good advice. Nick, I knew Nick would say something about this. Vin Houston, Hager, Dockers, new with tags are so good. Shout out Resale Bros for sure. All the above. Resale Bros do a ton of that. Yeah, for sure. Here's another pair. Hager. I mean, go to Kohl's. Those are like 30, 40 bucks. It's crazy. I need both hands free when I'm shopping. That's why I got the Metas. Yep. I agree. And remember, you're going to be recording with your phone. I think thrift pickups, what sold, and some boring educational stuff is like how to file FedEx damage claim and large shipping items. Yeah, Nick, I think that'd be good. To be honest, there are two types of videos. I feel like I'm an odd duckling, right? But I feel like on YouTube you have your people that are like more entertainment, and it's like, oh, that's a neat find they found. It's like entertainment, like Crazy Lamp Lady or whatever. And then you have people that are like educational, and you might not get as many views and things like that. But people need educational, especially newer resellers. You hitting the thrifts today or doing the death pile? I'm doing both. I just brought down a whole bunch of stuff from that that thrift. What a freaking that whole video. I just brought down a whole bunch of stuff from that haul video. So I'm gonna do that, and now I'm gonna take this stuff to the post office, and now I'm gonna hit a couple thrift stores. I got to do it all, baby, in one day, and I'm gonna exercise. Still trying to figure out the inventory system. I feel like the clear bag system is a waste of money if it doesn't sell. So it's just what works with you. Some people, like, this gives them anxiety, and I totally get it. Some people like the SKU number that like endless SKU with the boxes. But at the same time with that, you got to constantly shuffle them all over like every couple of weeks to make room for new. Or the bin system, like they're all labeled A through Z, and then every bag you do is like A1, A2, A3. It's just up to you. Whatever works for you. Try different methods and see what works for you. If you do this system and you start losing items, then this would not be the system for you. I crept up last weekend, my Whatnot show, because I did the worst Scottish accent you would have ever heard. Yes, see, I love your shows because you laugh at yourself. We talked about your Santa Claus sack earrings. I mean, you were laughing. And, of course, I come in there and I'm going to be inappropriate. Holiday, new attack time. Yep, Hager, all that stuff. Now I've passed on Hager so many times. Now I know. New with tag, Danny. New with tag, Hager. I'm not buying Hager without new tag. I'm not even... Someone give it to me for $1. I'm not taking it. Not taking it. Oh, here we go. Talking some car talk before we get off of here. Traded my Alfa Romeo last weekend. Picked up a Model Y. Now I have the space for sourcing. Okay, let's do a little talking before we leave here, guys. A little talking. Alfa Romeo, good car. Model Y. That's what I drive. A Model Y Performance because I like fast. K-Way got a Model Y too. I know a lot of people don't like Elon Musk because of all this stuff. Listen, Elon is a freaking genius. He's a good... I think Elon Musk is a good person at heart. Anyways, Model Y is the most... hold on. Model Y is the highest selling car in the world. Most popular selling car in the world. They sell more of those than any other model in the world. Such a great car. I love my Model Y, especially for me thrifting. I thrift around town, I come home and plug it in. I get a write-off my miles, and I get a write-off part of my electricity at my house because my business is out of my house. Code. Now, this is something to keep in mind, too. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys this real quick. Not financial advice. Treat the exercise the same way as you treat work. Great advice. I got it. Got you. Clear poly mag is about 6 cents. It protects the item and allows it clean presentation for the buyer. Allows for easy inventory system. Very small price to pay for piece. There you go. Pay per piece. There you go for user. And it's a write-off, right, for those little bags. I've been using a K-Way system for a long time. Every item has an inventory number. I bag the item in its fixed and Ziploc bags and number them. I include the inventory number in the listing. Yes. So many different ways. And K-Way used to do the bin system with the A to Z and all those. And now he does the box system. So he's done both as well. It has the FSD installed. It's lazy. I've heard it's really good too. All right, let's go over here. So this is what I'm thinking. This is my business. This is what I do. My car is mostly what I do is just driving around. So let's say next year, hypothetically, I'm not going to do it now, but next year in 2026, let's say I'm going to be owing 20 or 30,000 on taxes in 2026, okay, or however much. Let's say $30,000 in taxes. So in 2027, I'm going to come up with $30,000 for taxes. Well, next year in 2026, if I buy a car over 6,000 pounds for my business, has to be for my business, you can use that against your taxes. So look up section 179 for your tax year. So maximum tax, a business expense. 179. I believe it's 179. Yeah, same year. Purchase the cap. So there's a cap on the weight of the car. So it has to be, the purpose has to be more than 50% of your business. And it has to be 6,000 pounds or heavier. So 6,000 pounds or heavier for that, for the 179. So why I'm saying that is because Tesla Model X weight it actually qualifies as 6,000 pounds for some reason. You know, it says 5 there, but for some reason it qualifies as 6,000 pounds. So I'm thinking about getting a Model X and writing that off again. So instead of paying $30,000 in taxes, I can spend it towards a car for my business. That's why a lot of people will have like heavy duty trucks or whatever. But yeah, thinking about doing that. I know that has nothing to do, but it is to do with reselling. And yes, there's a lot of room in those Model Ys. Bearded and I can go thrifting all day long here in any 9-to-9. It has a frunk. It has a trunk under the back trunk. And it has the full back. It's so much room in those. So much room. You and Wayne are two bros in a pod. Love y'all. Too funny. That dude. Don't put me in a pod with that dude. Just put me in a bed with that dude. That's what I'd say. Question about Nifty. Bring it on, Stephanie. Hopefully I can answer it for you. Yeah, Cadillac Escalade. Cadillac Escalade, an option. G-Wagon, Tahoe, Suburban, Yukon, Land Rover, Defender, Honda Odyssey. I looked them all up the other day. Lots of pickup trucks, Cybertruck. A lot of these vehicles work for that Section 179. So look that up if that's something, but it has to be for more than 50% of your business, and you have to calculate, you can only write off how much you use for your business. So if you use it 60% of your business, you can only write off 60% of that car towards your business. Morning, Amanda. We're leaving. All right, Stephanie, I'll wait for your Nifty question and then we'll head out. Today, everybody, today, 2 p.m., Fed comes out with their rate cut. Supposed to be a 25-point rate cut, which will make your interest cheaper. Speaking of cars, a little bit cheaper, but I think it's going to create more inflation. I don't think it's a good idea to cut. And then Jerome Powell will come on at 2:30 answering questions, and we'll see what their plan is ahead. So if you're interested in financing things, they're going to probably be cutting rates today, and then talk about the future rate cutting of next year. The basic option in Nifty, keep track of your sales analytics. So on Nifty, to keep track of your sales analytics, you are going to need to have this one, automation. I mean, a cross listing. So if you just do this one, it does not keep track of your analytics. If you do cross listing, it is inventory manager. It'll keep track of that. So yeah, you'll want to do this. I recommend for everyone, if you're going to do Nifty, do this package right here. Got to do this package right here. The automation and cross. It's actually $69.99. That's if you want to do yearly. I don't recommend doing yearly because you might want to boost it up or take it down. This is what you want because you want the automation and you want cross listing. You want them both. Trust me, you'll make your money back in a heartbeat. Trust me. But we'll go to Nifty. And so what you're talking about is your analytics right here. So actually, yeah. So it's going to bring in all your spreadsheet items. So it's going to bring all your spreadsheet items and do all like your insights and things like that, right? So yeah, you have to have the cross lister, and I would do both. And again, I'll put it in the link below, but you can go to surfsupfinance.com and get that discount, or I'll just put it in the link below. It does help the channel, but you also get that discount and whatever else you get on it too. Any other questions before we leave? Your time, show me. You're welcome. You're welcome. Paste. Boom. There you go. All right. That's it. What's up, Mississippi? That's it. That's all for today. We got her done. Get out there, Nick, and thrift. Get out there and thrift. List everyone. Be safe. I know northern Midwest is going to be very dangerous today, so be safe. If a buyer wants to cancel a sale on eBay, do you just relist it through eBay or should you do it through Nifty? Nicole, what I do is I relist on eBay. They'll bring in your... so what I do is I'll do I list it, I relist it on eBay. So someone cancels it, you can relist it for free. I relist it and then I just sync it in and cross list it from there. So I know I don't even want to show you. I probably have like 30 items that need to cross list. But yeah, that's what I do. I just redo it on there, especially returns too. Get in the box. Maurice, what was your question? So see my question above. Oh, can you drop off packages that are labeled for FedEx and have a USPS barcode at the post office? No, that is frowned upon. But I will tell you this. FedEx does have drop-off locations at places like Walgreens. I have a Walgreens right by my house. So check out FedEx drop-off locations, and there might be a surprise one near you. I have one right by my house. I just figured it out the other day. So no, do not drop it off at the post office. Take it to FedEx or UPS if that's your thing. All right, everybody, have a great day.